what's the framework that leaders could work through to figure out how to take their company from what it is now and create it to be the great company they want it to be. I really see that as the place that your work, really kind of your professional life work, and particularly this book fits as this follow-on to the idea of good to great, but it's really the roadmap for how do you make a company great? How do you create the organization you want? First off, I got to get your feedback on that because we haven't talked about this. Just how is that for positioning of your work in the book?
I think that was right on, spot on, Chad. There's really nothing that we found in our research and in my experience that was different from Good to Great, or that countered the findings in Good to Great or Built to Last. We went beyond those findings and we have additional insights, but nothing we found said that those things didn't work. And I think a couple of things, when I read Built to Last back in the 90s and when I read Good to Great, both of them had immediate face validity for me. And after working to change organizations for many years, they both just seemed spot on. They had great points, very useful points, very practical. Mm-hmm. And the books together as a pair really form a great jumping off point. I think what differentiates or is our work, or what I've been working on, is what's the definition of great. And I think in Good to Great, they use stock price over a period of years, and stock price is a good metric because it aggregates a lot of judgment about the company and a lot of metrics into one. But it still is primarily a market-driven financial measure. And so I was interested in, and have been interested in, is how do you create great financial results, but also do it in a way where you're creating value for all the stakeholders, and consequently the financial results would be sustainable, and maybe even more depending on how you go about that. And so the definition of success, or what I call sustainable excellence, really is the ability to redesign and create value for multiple stakeholders, including the financials, but also the customers, the workforce, the suppliers and partners, doing it in a way that's good for the community, and they're happy to have us in their area, and doing it in a way that's at least neutral and could be a positive for the natural environment. So in other words, in short, success or being great to me is being able to create financial or economic results in a way that doesn't require stealing from other stakeholders in order to do it. Because when you're stealing from other stakeholders in order to do it, it's not sustainable. So you may achieve it for a period of time, but it's not sustainable. And I'm really interested in sustainable greatness, if you will.